A group of men in Omaha are forced to grieve once again after their friend died yesterday in a crash. 24-year-old Antoine Rollerson died after his car crashed at 42nd and Sorensen in Omaha. Police say he was speeding and not wearing his seatbelt. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kevin Boughton.
And I'm Andrea Flores. Police spotted the car on its side around 3:30 yesterday afternoon. Rollerson was driving west on the Sorensen in the left lane when it crossed into the right lane and slammed into the curb. Friends and family say that was the end of a life full of promise. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Emily Zink has more on Rollerson's work in Omaha.
Friends of Antoine say it wasn't like him to not wear a seatbelt, so yesterday's crash is even harder for them to comprehend. Antoine's friends say to honor him, they are going to continue on with his mission.
It just doesn't make any sense. It hasn't really clicked yet.
Friends say 24-year-old Antoine Rollerson had so much potential.
We thought that he was definitely going to be a rising star when it comes to the community and in our fraternity.
Antoine was one semester away from graduating college at UNO.
He was very ambitious, hardworking, one of the hardest working men I know.
While working towards a finance degree, Antoine also held the title of president of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. He not only put in work in school, but in his community.
We actually just finished up yesterday with the Power Scholars program. We were doing at McMillan. He's also part of their after-school program. He's staff over there.
Antoine also worked at the YMCA and was part of Young Life.
He wanted to serve his community and serve people.
His fraternity brothers say he was a positive mentor for the kids in North Omaha and strived to stop the violence.
So he wasn't too worried about his own being. It was more about what was everybody else going to do and how could he impact them.
As members of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity gathered on Saturday to remember Antoine, an amazing attribute to Omaha, it felt like deja vu for the group.
Everyone in this house was friends with Carrie and worked with Carrie.
Ken Fox worked with Officer Carrie Orozco, and through his involvement in both the Black Police Officers Association and the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, brothers in his fraternity got to know Carrie. This spring, the Black Police Officers Association partnered with the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity to put on an Easter egg hunt in Miller Park. Antoine and Carrie were both there.
You have on opposite sides in the exact same place. You have Carrie, who I was dear friends with and worked with for years on the gang unit, and you had Antoine in the same position on opposite sides of that picture.
The men of Kappa Alpha Psi say even though two leaders were taken too soon, another angel just joined Carrie.
We miss you, care about you, Noob, and we know that you're looking down on us.
A GoFundMe page has been set up in Antoine's honor. You could find a link to that page on our website, KMTV.com. Live in the News Center, Emily Zink, KMTV Action 3 News.